So the 80-20 rule is this, is that all of you should go deep with your existing customers. So let me ask you a question. If a patient spends €1,000 with you, do you think that we should at least send them a birthday card? You guys with me, yes? Like, if you think about that, when did you get a birthday card from a business? I haven't got a birthday card for a long time. Now, when I say this to you, I know that some of you are going to be like, oh, how do we do this? It's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work, but that's where you're going to win. If you just show up, remember, the secret to success is to show up. You don't even have to do it well. You just have to do it. And it's better if it's handwritten. That's much better. But if you just did that, your business would, and you were consistent, your business would change. But here's my little tip for you. Is most people get overwhelmed when I say stuff like this. But here's how you're gonna cheat the system a bit. Are you guys ready for a cheat? Do you want to do it? How many you want to get rich easy? Of course you want to. Of course, right? So here's the rule, and it's called the 80-20 rule. And the 80-20 rule states, and I believe that in the poor economy, you cannot afford to not do this. You should be sending everyone a birthday card, but at least do this. So the 80-20 rule, who has heard of the 80-20 rule? Cool. So the 80-20 rule states that 80% of the result comes from just 20% of the output. You with me? So 80% of the result comes from 20% of the activity. So first of all, as a business owner, I'm going to ask you a question, or in your practice, if you're a CA, if you're a chiropractor, what's the 20% of stuff that you should be doing that gives you 80% of the result? First thing. Next, critically, who are the 20% of your customers that make up 80% of your revenue or turnover? I know for a fact when I say that, somebody on this call doesn't believe me. I know for a fact when I say that, somebody on this call is thinking, there's no ways that 80% of my turnover or money is coming from just 20% of my customers. I promise you, I've done the statistics. I also didn't believe it. I did the statistics over 10 million pounds of business in my business, and it was 70-30. It was like 70, something like that. So even if it's not 20%, 30% of your customers are responsible for the majority of the business. Are you guys with me so far? So in these times now, if you're not at least looking after those people, you have to ask yourself a question like, are you really taking this stuff seriously? Because even in many of my businesses, Anna's part of my coaching groups, and she'll tell you that we send loads of things in the post. We send loads of things. We send gifts and hampers, and we send all types of things like that. And the reason I started with my brother is when lockdown happened, I did this exact lesson to my team. And I said, we're going to have to go deep with our patients. We're going to have to reactivate, and we're going to have to look after at least our top 20%. Deep. But everyone if possible, but at least our top 20%. So my brother took that to heart. And what he did was he actually started to deliver food to all his vulnerable patients to their door. And my sister-in-law, like, she made wheat-free things, but like dairy-free cakes and just raw vegan stuff, etc. And they went around and they actually started to deliver, like just phoning all of his patients, and just going, are you okay? The elderly ones who were scared and at home, and said, are you okay? Can I drop something off for you? Now, let me ask you, when was the last time a business actually asked you if you're okay and if they could do something special for you? Now, imagine now I always think of being that patient. Imagine my chiropractor came and dropped off a raw vegan cake at my door. Let me ask you, are you going to go back? You freaking damn right you're going to go back. You understand? So, of course you're going to go back.